conditioning in the silk, so it's kind of like yoga and Pilates inspired in the aerial hammock. If you have a resistance band, you can grab one. It might come in handy, we shall see. So go ahead and if you have your band, set it aside. And if you have silks, I mean obviously that's why you're watching this video is because you have silks. So we're gonna actually start behind it today and take your arms out, and then as if you're going to give it a hug, take the arms forward, hands in prayer, bring them towards you, and release, wrap your wrists around, and we're just gonna stretch forward. So that's your basic wrist wrap. Those arms come out around the silk, in toward you, and then wrap inside the hammock. You can drop the chest, drop the ears down between the biceps, start to swing the body side to side. Warming up through the spine and the obliques. Pull the belly up and in. And let your breaths be long and full. And make whatever weird noises you want to make too. I make a lot of weird noises. Alright, whenever you feel like that's enough, go ahead and inhale, rise up, stacking the spine up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Open your eyes, and let's release the wrists. You take your right leg through, and prepare for a wonderful stretch. Actually, you know, I think before we split, let's go drop it down to the knee. Ooh, and come forward. Stretch it out. We're gonna move through the stretches pretty quickly. Drop that back knee down. Let's straighten and bend. So, because we're moving quickly, I don't really want to hold anything. Straighten and bend a few times. And then open out to a warrior two. Inner thighs stretch. Maybe even flex the foot as if it were on the ground. Extend the leg out, reach the arms overhead. Stretch over. And then inhale, rise up, pull everything in. And let's switch legs. So we're going to do a little swing and take the left leg in, take the right leg out. And then come on down. Stretch forward, straighten and bend the knee. Don't hold your breath either. Use the breath as you move. Right, quads warming up and the hip flexors stretching out. Open up to a warrior two, flex the foot. Extend that leg out and reach the right arm all the way overhead. Rise up. Turn back to the silk. Let's take a big swing, both legs in. Sit down in it. Let's just swing a few times too. Why not? It's fun. Alright, so from there, let's start to slow it down and jump on out. From there, you're in front of it now. Arms up. Make a pocket for the elbows. Wrap the wrists. So we are here. We're going to work on some core work and maybe some upper body strengthening too. So catch your breath. Bend in the elbows to begin. And we're going to pull our knees into our chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, pull ourselves back up and straight leg pikes this time. As many as you can do, try to aim for 5, okay? If you can do more, do more. If you're feeling like less, do a few less. So we rise up and straight legs up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whew. Get your breath. That is not easy, guys. So now we're gonna go ahead and practice just pulling the body up. So just like we did for those knee and pikes, we are going to pull up with our arms, just our arms. So come up 1, lower down, 2. Whew, man, that's all I can do today. Maybe you're able to do more. Okay, so from there, let's take a breather. Let's hook the hammock right behind the armpits. Stretch the arms back. And now rise up, come forward. And come back around. Now, keeping those armpits hooked, we're going to work on something called skin to cat. So you're going to rewrap the arms. Your armpits are hooked. They're up here. You're going to take the knees up. So kind of like what we did, but this time we have the support of our armpits. And then stretch back, wrap. You're staying hooked. Hike those legs up. Take it behind the head. Back up. In and down. Up, back, up, in, down. One more. Up, back, up, in, and down. Feet down, stretch back. Come forward, flying plank. Sit back down, wrap the arms again, bird cage. So this is an inversion as well as a heart opener. You're wrapped. Starting like you did your skin the cat. These are gonna come up, the legs come up. This time, ankles come to the outside of the silk, they wrap, feet slide up, drop to the wrist, stretch the back forward. Rehook the shoulders, come on out, drop the feet down, stand. I think my silk is lowering down a little bit. So from there, a little bit more core conditioning. So these conditioning exercises are going to help your trips move along a little bit faster once you advance more in your hammock practice. So if you have a band, take it down onto the legs. Let's rehook around. Sit down. See the legs up. Open. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Breathe. Please come up. Breathe. A little bit more for the booty right now. We are going to take this look back out in front of you. Hook at the hips. Come on down. So you still have that band behind the legs. We're going to hold it here. So more inner thighs. Bring the legs up. So that the silk comes down to the ankles. Okay? You want it all the way down. And we're here. Keep it floating. Bring the right knee into the chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's hard against that silk. 7, 8. Now try the left leg. It's free. There's no silk on it. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Both ankles in the silk. Release the right leg. Left knee, pull the silk in toward you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right leg in 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Both feet in. Hold plank. Both knees in. 1, 2, 3. Belly up and in. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pipes, hips over shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Both legs out. Child's pose. Rest. Rise up, inhale. Remove the band from your legs. Place it around the arms. Use it to help the arms maintain a distance here. So, not very wide. You're going to lean back, wrap the wrists, come into a reverse plank. Arms as wide as the strap, as wide as the band. So you're here. Come into your reverse plank. Pull up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower and rest. So sometimes we do sets of 5, sometimes we do sets of 10, sometimes we do sets of 8. Just kind of depending on the exercise. But we're 2 sets of 5 here for these pull-ups. So go ahead and come back to your reverse plank. Pull up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Remove the band. Arms into the strap, into the hammock, and just fold over. Continue to breathe. Hold on to the silk. Take a bend in your dominant leg, the one you would normally push off with. Push off with that dominant leg. Kick your weaker leg in and come into the silk to fly, the flying up dog. And take a bend in the knees, hug the knees into the chest. For a suspended child's pose. You can hug your knees or take the backs of the feet or keep your hands on the silk. Holding on with your right hand. You can use the left hand to help pull you up. Take your left hip down. Come into a side plank. Reach the right arm up. So I do this one a lot. I know. It's already been in a few videos. The side plank is great though. And go ahead and take yourself back to center. Make your way back to that up dog to stretch out the back. And back over to the other side. Left hand up, right hand down. Side plank. Find that side plank. Open up the body here. straddle inversion, legs wide. Let the arms hang out behind you. Point and flex the feet. Hook the ankles. Flex the feet so that the toes are on the other side, ankles inward, toes out. And then we're going to use our core. Before we even get into a diaper wrap, take your hands behind your head, and we're going to do some upside down crunches over here. And we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try 10. 6, 7, 8, 9. And on this 10th one, you come up 10. Grab the silks, push your way through, find your straddle seat. Keep the legs out wide this time. Get that stretch. And then take a bend in the knees, drop the silk down to the upper thighs, right around the butt for your diaper wrap. Take the arms through and in front of you. I know I'm not facing you, but the arms come out in front of you. Take a bend in the elbows, reach for the silk with the hands so the elbows are forward, your hands are facing back, and drop into a bow. Now we're going to turn over to the right hip, dropping the left hip down, hook the right hip, and then bring the left hip up toward the silk. Come into a little hip key or barrel roll. From there, we will drop down into dancer pose. Left leg will be free, right leg will be hooked. Undo the legs. Rehook. Rise up, one big crunch up. Back to the diaper wrap, push through, hold that straddle stretch. Hook around the butt, diaper wrap. This time, we'll fall toward our left hip, dropping the right hip down. So we take both pieces of silk over to the left, drop your right hip down, pull the right hip in toward that left side, hang out for a minute. And then we're going to lower down, and the left leg will be hooked for dancer. Release, and fall forward, hook the armpits onto the silk. Grab your ankles, hanging camel. Lower the legs down, slide down on your bottom, turn and face your face. Ooh, how does that feel? It's not easy work, so if you're building up a sweat, guess what? You're not alone, I am too. But now, we've done a lot of hard work. If you want to go through and try those tricks again, you can. Otherwise, I think it's time to show you how to flip into the silks for Savasana. So go ahead, come back up to standing in front of your silk, fluff it out. Fluff your hammock, it's probably all twisted up after all that stuff that we just did. So this again, this is very basic conditioning, okay? Aerial hammock basic conditioning. Exercises to help you build the strength that you need to move further and advance in your practice. So right here, you're gonna hook around your neck like Superman or Wonder Woman. And elbows bent, hands facing forward, fingertips hooked. Then you're gonna roll your elbow underneath and around until it hooks inside the silk. Underneath the body, back and around, hook inside the silk, okay? Now watch this, little tuck and roll. So somersault forward, and you're gonna hook yourself in your silk. Spread the silk way out over the feet, cover your head up, and just relax. Relax the eyes, relax the jaw, let the body melt down into the silk. Notice all the sensations in the body as you relax here and melt down. Thank yourself for working hard today. This was a rigorous practice. All about strengthening. Let your heart rate come down. And once you feel a little bit more relaxed, go ahead, kick your feet out. Pull yourself up to sitting. Take your arms around the outside, bring the hands to heart center. And I thank you for allowing me to guide you through yet another aerial practice. Once again, the light in me honors the light in each of you. Namaste, friends.